So, it's time to start working on the trailer again. And I know it's, that's why we're calling it R&R Shop Works and not Garage. Well, that and Garage was taken by like 8 other people. So, I started this a couple years ago, back went out, yada yada, it sat around. Luckily, it hasn't rusted, so while I was smart enough where I welded, I went ahead and painted it. So, anywho, we're going to go ahead and get this, get the jacks on it, get it all standing here, get it unloaded, and I'll walk through this trailer. Alright, so this is a 6x10 camp trailer that I've been starting on. Obviously, I just threw this up here so you kind of get the idea. There's going to be one of these on both sides, and those are emergency exit windows as required. I'm trying, obviously, to make this work. So, 6x10, strong up front. Right now, this is open because I'm thinking about like a mini split and then having kind of a closet come out right here so you get some storage. The bed, when I figured out, was probably gonna end up right here, so it's gonna be a little tight trying to squeeze in there. That's why I want a closet hanging over that tongue right here. I did get a little bit of water damage, so I'm gonna be sanding that down and then bleaching it just so that nothing molds. Make sure. This is sitting on 33s. They're 2.5 or 2,500 pound axles with brakes, but only 1,000 pound springs because I don't want this beating the hell. It's all steel frame, 1/8 inch, 1 inch tube. Obviously down below I did do an entire through tongue from front all the way to the back. So you can kind of see that spine there. It does have racing wheel material down beneath so that, well, you know, I don't want water getting up in it. And as you can see, that big old glove, this does have that tar sealant. So, and yes, I know it's off-road. I couldn't afford the money to go get those fancy axles, but you know what? This still has more clearance than my Jeep. And I don't plan on really beating this up. I mean, I plan on beating it up a little bit, but I do not plan on just thrashing on this. Not yet. So anywho, so the wiring's all ran for the trailer wiring. Oh! Okay, let me get out. This might take me a minute. Oh. Alright. Alright, didn't take me a minute. So, I'll show you all this stuff here in a minute. So all the trailer wiring's ran. Yes, it's kind of goopy right here. That's because I kind of passed it up when there's some goopy things going on. So that's all the way front to back. Power, turn signals, running lights, ground. So that'll all get connected. This is, I believe, from a company in Australia that makes this. And this is a full, oh, and it's heavy. Wow, is it heavy? I forgot how heavy that thing was. This thing, let's see if I can do this one-handed or not, is a full, oh, hang on, yeah. Anyways, it's a full articulating, so you get full spin, you get the rotational, there we go, rotational that way, and the rotational, so it's all 3 axes. That way, if I decide to tow this with the Jeep, if I roll this over, you know, the Jeep, in theory, should stay on its wheels. Now, I believe that was designed, and I think it's an Australian company. I ordered it eBay, Infamy. And, that might give you some ideas right there. Oh, no, made in China. I may have lied, it was made in China. Anywho, this is the single piece hinges. These are definitely designed because it was Australians that I was watching making these overland trailers essentially. So these will be going, I'll show the doors here in a minute. There's going to be a door right back here and right there. That way it can close. You don't need hurricane hinges. You get a nice good seal. You see that lip right? Yep, come on. I can't see what I'm doing now. Got this lip right here that runs along. Needs to get screwed up where it needs to go. So you just get good, probably beetle tape or some kind of good seal. And in theory, I should not be leaking. 1/8" wheel wells are not the straightest, but you know what? It's good enough. Obviously, like I said, these aren't true 33s, they're metric. They are 285, 75, 16, so it's like 22 1/4, 22 1/2. Whew. I'll get through these hinges. The plan for these doors is a gull wing door with a drop down step on the lower part, excuse me. So these doors are going to come down. Well, I started kind of making something up here for the lowers. Yep, I get all this stuff out of the way here. I do not think I was prepared to record anything. Wow. Okay. Come on, get in there. Alright. So, in theory, this thing should be able to go from this to full rotation down, and I can build a step in, and I'm going to try to build a rotational stop plate. So it hits here and it stops, that way it's nice and sturdy. And then from this point up is going to be the top half of the door, which will open out. Hang on, let's set this down so I can free up a hand here. Make some more noises here. So this top door, if I can figure this out, is going to open up and out, gull wing door. And I'll probably have lights on inside, a light down, you know, on the ground. And that will come down and I'll build my step into that. So that's basically this trailer in a nutshell. There we go, you can see me now. Probably not the best of things, but oh, I also went ahead and I did pinnable, removable jacks, stabilizers. These are just trailer tongues, but I did this so I could actually take these out, throw them on the floor. And here, I'll show you right quick. And then you open up a lot more clearance. Yeah, you still got that nub there, but I was thinking about doing a brace that comes, you know, there and then here, just to kind of help, but I don't see myself really needing that fully, not right away. And if I do need one, then I'm going to build a second trailer a little bit different once I figure out what I like and what I don't like about this one. So if you guys stay tuned, I'm going to be working on getting the top on this, and then I have a couple more parts that are going to be going on. So obviously 2 windows. I probably will put slider windows in the gull wing doors. There's going to be a door back here that opens up, and probably a tailgate that probably do a kickstand so it stands out a little bit, so I can do like a little work spot right here for the kitchen. And then I have a max fan, max air, which are going up top, so that I don't always need AC, because you get one of those things going and sometimes they move enough air to keep you cool, especially if you're in the shade. So the plan is, it would be nice is to spend money on like solar panels and humongous battery systems. There's a really awesome battery company out here in Redmond that I do want. It's Expion 360, and I would like to have some of their batteries. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna work on getting this mold out right there, sand it down and bleach it, and we'll see where I can get this trailer going. Alright, so I got that, all that mold, so I can sand it out. I will be doing just a shot of bleach over all that, just to make sure, because the plan is to never have to get to this subfloor again. That's why underneath I have that wheel well material. I think it's 3/16, maybe 1/8. But I got it from Speedway, and it's for race car wheel wells. Well, the way I had it set up, which I showed you, I'll show you again, is they run front to rear, and where the seams are actually right underneath every one of these structures. And like I said, it's got that tar sealant. It's almost a roofing sealant, really. And that's it's just not gonna get from underneath. So as long as I can protect the top the best I can. But the plan is, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Well, I'll just show the materials I got. And basically, so that's the subfloor. And I'm gonna frame out and then cut insulation and then a top floor. And then that'll get linoleum on it. And that way, I thought about doing the vinyl wood fake floor, and that just, linoleum's tried and true, and as long as you don't puncture linoleum, there's no way it's gonna get down into the floor. So that's kind of my thought. You know, I'm open to suggestions. Yes, that laminate flooring would look better, but the idea is the kitchen's gonna be, well, the galley, I guess I should say, it's gonna be back here. That queen size bed is gonna go all the way up to here. So there you go, right up to here somewhere in this range, depending on how big I make the kitchen, the galley. And so it's really right here is gonna get all the traffic and pretty much all you're gonna see. So if I just linoleum the whole thing, you know, I'm just setting up for success down the road. That's what I think anyways. So what I'll be working on tomorrow is I'm going to be getting these closed in. I need to get ready, figure out where I'm going to mount, and I might be changing this back one because I might put that maxi fan back here, or I might put it up above, up in there, which would be better because, you know, heat rises. But I'm going to be planning on getting this fan. Yep. I'm planning on getting that fan figured out how I'm going to mount it up on the roof. And I want to leave provisions for the future for solar panels. So, we'll figure it out. Until then, it might be tomorrow, it might be the day after. I'm going to go ahead and get this video up just to get some content out and let you guys know there is work happening. So, yet again, thank you for watching.